Morning.
Morning. Quick update. Si went to sort out the animals this morning and Teresa had passed away. Could kind of see it happening, but we did our best and it was her time. But while she was trying, so we weren't going to give up. But now that means we can divert our attention to everything else that's going on. We bought 6 Transylvanian Turks, hatchlings, and because we usually see sex-linked chickens, we thought they were sex-linked, and it turns out 4 of our 6 are boys, which we can't allow.
Yum.
The thing is that it's dangerous having more than one cockerel because they'll fight, and because we have the space, we can have 2 cockerels as long as there's enough chickens to share. We've now decided which cockerel we're keeping. We nicknamed him Vlad. Count Vlad is our largest male cockerel, and we only knew they were male when they started developing the underneath and the comb, and when they started trying to copy Harold, who's like not even half the size of him, is still bossing them about and herding them wherever he wants them to go. But it will come to a time when Vlad says, I'm not being bossed about by you, Mr. King Harold, whatever your name is. I'm Vlad. I'm Count Vlad, and these are my hens. So we need to try and fix something there. Our Wyandottes are not Wyandottes. I can see how the mistake's made.
How we made the mistake?
No, it was on the internet that Wyandottes was the same as Seabrights.
Okay.
Because Zoe Pope had said, oh look, you've got Seabrights. And I thought, oh right. So I went looking and I'd found something that said Seabrights and Wyandottes were one and the same. They're not. Wyandottes are from America. Seabrights are from the UK. Seabrights are one of the oldest bantams that are in existence, and Wyandottes are quite an old chicken. They go back to Native American Indians, and they are way bigger, 8 times bigger than a Seabright. Seabrights are about half a pound in weight. Wyandottes are about 8 pounds in weight. They look incredibly similar. They both come in red laced and silver laced, and the pictures are very similar, but when you read up on the weights and you see the statistics, the measurements and stuff, it's like, we actually have got Seabrights, and they are not the same. So we now have a rare bird which is registered on the UK bird survival website thing. It is that rare, and we need to try and look after them, but apparently they're not broody, and they don't always have not always firing guns. They often fire blanks because they're very well inbred now, and that was the only way of keeping them going. So after all those years of that, you're not guaranteed with what you're going to get.
Sorry, the cat's trying to get out.
Yeah, don't worry about Browse. She'll suss it out herself.
Oh, Browse.
Little bugger. So basically, we thought we had Wyandottes sitting on the nest. We don't. We have Seabrights sitting on the nest. There's 8 eggs, and we don't know if they're even fertile. She's been sat, Doris, the darker of the 2 females, Doris is sat on the eggs, and today's day 22, roughly, which means that any day now, if they're fertile, we could have chickens, well, baby chicks, but we might not have anything, and she might be on blank eggs. we've also got the duck problem. It's not so much of a problem, but it is, especially if you're a female duck and you're getting too much, or a young male duck and you're also getting it. So it is spring. But yeah, we've got, out of the 6 ducklings that we got last time, we've got 2 a female, 4 a male. So yeah, like Si says, more dinner. But that doesn't solve the problem that we have, that we need more females. And we have a massive nest of eggs that has appeared. But then, because we were still taking eggs for our breakfast and things, the eggs stopped being laid there, and we're thinking, this is short eggs. Well, it was short eggs, but we found the missing nest. And the missing nest is in a bush, which we can't put a shelter on unless we build a shed, which we've got to do something with bricks with, or magically get stones in the middle of a lockdown. No idea how it's going to happen. But back to the Turks. The 2 females are laying eggs in the nest in the bush with the duck eggs. So we know that the Turks, they're like 8-pound birds. They have no way had any birdie sex yet, and they're not gonna be fertile eggs. Hopefully we've got an incubator coming today, but then it's powering the incubator. So, well, I'll have to see what we can do. So we'll update you as and when. Yeah.